Good morning, everyone. This is Group C3, and I'm the leader, Crystal, together with Aoife, Elena, Jaemin, and Songling. And now, we're going to tell you more about our project, which is on costume designing.
Our chosen aspect is costume designing. What is costume designing, you may wonder? Well, costume design is the fabrication of apparel for the overall appearance of a character or a performer. The making or designing of a costume usually involves researching, designing, and building of the actual items from conception.
Also, there are 4 types of costume used in theatrical design. They can be historical, fantastic, for dance, and/or modern. The designs are first sketched out and approved, then either draped on a form or a pattern drafted. Then, with the fabricated portion, the costume may require accessories for the actors to wear.
We chose costume designing as we figured it would be a challenging yet fun task. Challenging as we have expectations to meet up to, and we expect to find difficulties such as the most suitable design for the costume. Fun or interesting as we can brainstorm, express our abilities, creativities, and personalities. But of course, we have to be cautious as a single mistake might cause a huge disruption.
We chose the part of the story where the beggar woman comes in. She gets spotted by the Star Child and he insults her, mocks her. At the same time, the woodcutter, who was cleaving logs nearby, saw what the Star Child did and lectured the Star Child. The Star Child became unhappy, of course, and argued with the woodcutter.
Then the woodcutter had a little chat with the beggar woman, where they recalled what had happened exactly 10 years ago, from that day, which was when a Star Child was found in the forest.
The Star Child found out that the beggar woman was actually his mother, but he refused to acknowledge her, as she was a beggar.
For the beggar woman's costume, a long ragged gown with patches of other cloths to cover holes which are actually torn parts. The patches are to show that the clothing is very old as she is not able to afford a new one. And there is also a walking stick, which is a very big branch to support herself. Next, for the woodcutter's costume, we have a long-sleeved checkered shirt with a jumpsuit over it. We designed this according to how the woodcutters dressed in the 1960s, which is part of our research. Also, gloves that the woodcutter used to protect their hands. Lastly, the Star Child's costume. There is a long-sleeved shirt to keep warm for himself, red glittery outer shirt and yellow glittery pants to make him stand out from the rest as he is the main character, and this may allow him to have the Star Child look. This is the timeline. From the day the project was assigned, after that, we had our first meetup where we discussed about the fabrics and designs. Our second meetup was to confirm our fabrics and designs. Then, from there, we started on our PowerPoint and completed it. Then we recorded our podcast and combined both together. Now for the reflections. As of Elena, myself, I find that this project allows us to express our interest for costume and fashion design, together with a few others who share the same common type of interest. It bonds us even more and makes us know one another better.
As of Aoife, myself, I feel that this project will enable us to share our opinions as each and every one of us have different creativity on how to design the costume. It is a unique platform for me to express what I like and my personality. I've learned how to choose the different types of cloth texture and design for each individual character. Hopefully through this project, we can bond together as a team. As for Songling's reflection, I got to bond more with my group members and learn more about costume.
Lastly, for Crystal's reflection, it got me frustrated when it was hard for us to meet up due to our busy schedules. but overall, it was not a bad time spent. Additionally, I got to learn more about costumes and designing them. And now, we have finally come to the end of the presentation.
We appreciate your patience.
Thank you!